This is the finale.
I know.
Sorry, I don't know why. I shouldn't have done that.
Oh, no, you're fine. Welcome to the channel. We're on the finale. It's been crazy. We're trying to get Dom on the same page as Elliot.
Yep.
And Darlene, well, we're hopefully in the process of her taking Darlene, or the army's gonna kill her.
Yeah.
They're on
the guy's on her tail.
Ellen.
FBI dude.
Oh,
I don't know what his name is, but
FBI dude, I think it's just fine.
And I know, I think we understand as viewers, we get all the information, but Dom is really naive, and I think other people are more intuitive than other people.
Yeah.
We're not hating on Dom.
I was really a little bit, but just for that. It's
because you just want to shake her.
Yeah.
And we care so much about her. We don't, because she's literally the one of the nicest, good people on the show, and she's trying to do the best that she can. But it's just like she keeps following the rules, and sometimes when you follow the rules, it's sadly in this situation, following the rules sucks. But you have to do it.
Her hands are tied.
Exactly.
But at the same time, unless she's like they show it where it's just like she's known all along, but she's had to have like specific pieces.
That'll be cool.
That will be great, but it's just like, again.
No, she's so smart.
She's so
for
smart.
her not to see the shadiness is like, what?
Like why, like literally every turn your boss has been trying to stop you.
Yes.
Against White Rose, who gets away with everything. Is that not, I'm sorry.
I know.
I'm not a rocket scientist. I watch Law and Order, and they can sniff out. I just started watching Organized Crime, by the way, which is
okay. So it's about like the mafia and stuff.
Yes, it's so good.
That's cool.
Have you seen Law and Order SVU?
Like not like religiously, but
right.
Yes.
But you know Benson and Stabler. Okay. The two main Olivia Benson, the woman,
and
detective.
the big booty boy man.
Yeah, he does have a butt.
Yes.
Yeah, but he's a white guy, like with the
dark hair.
But it's like not
Shaved.
receding, but yeah.
Do you know what I'm talking about? Like the hot.
There's
hottie?
two people, the main people, and
Okay, I don't know.
I think you're talking about Detective Stabler.
Okay, go.
But he's like her main partner, like ever. Anyway, so he like had to leave SVU because he had he had the spoiler if you don't watch
spoiler.
So he had to leave because he had anger issues and like so it was a big thing. But now he has his own show for organized crime, and I just like didn't have season 1 on Hulu, so I watched season 2, and it is so fucking good because he's undercover. He's like getting with the Armenian mafia. It's like you like crime movies too, I mean, it has the Dick Wolf feel to it, which is he's the creator of Law and Order, but I don't know. I kind of I just binge watched the whole thing as I was sick. I watched it and like sewed. But it's so good.
How many seasons?
There's supposed to be 2, but season 1 wasn't on Hulu. But like
so you didn't even have to watch.
I don't even think you have to. It was just so good, and it's just like the vibe of it all, kind of Scarface. Even though I haven't even seen Scarface really. So, but I think you would enjoy it.
Okay.
Yeah. Ooh, it was good.
Organized
crime, bitches. Get into it. But nonetheless, he's just like, he can always whip out a bad cop. He's just like, I fucking hate that. Like, that's one of his things.
So
he just hates
so some people just have that intuition.
They know something's up. Like, the minute, like, there's one little flag. They don't wait for 10 flags. They wait for the one, and they're like, something's up.
Right.
He can sniff it out. That's what I was trying to get to, y'all.
And she needs that mentor.
She needs that.
Or if she doesn't wake up, or if they kill her in this episode, watch her get the answer. She gets shot in the back of the head at the end of the episode.
And it's by the stupid FBI guy. It's by him too, because he's nasty.
Because he's protecting his mom.
No, he's protecting himself.
He is every time. Mom, are you okay? As if we're supposed to feel sorry.
I don't feel sorry for you.
Like, dude, you're an evil. Sorry, I feel bad for your mother, but
The Dark Knight, like Ramirez, just like my mom was in the hospital. No, Rachel's dead because of you.
Right.
Fuck that shit.
That's true.
Yeah. So, no dirty cops for me.
No, and none for me either.
None for anyone.
All right, we're gonna jump into this finale. We'll stay tuned. There's always an after credit scene after like the finale.
Okay.
So we'll stay tuned.
So
just to know, just in case I forget. Just Law & Order. I love how that's been the last,
that's literally
the last
my
things
life.
we've been talking about.
Because like I accepted it because it was like
Yeah,
it was a private thing that no one knew about.
Yeah.
And now that everyone knows, I'm like, okay, I can
you gotta
talk about it more.
Yeah, you have to, and it relates to a lot of things.
Crime is great to just study.
It is.
Crime is terrible.
It is, but it is interesting, like motives.
Mm-hmm.
What is their motive?
Yeah, it's like a puzzle.
Mm-hmm. Which is that's why you like it.
Yeah, that's why I like CSI, because it was just
I watched CSI.
And Dexter too, it's just like the mystery and solving it and like, why did they do this?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sorry. I just like how we're
still trying to start. Let's go.
Right. We have Patreon where we are ahead by 3 weeks. If you'd like to have early access, full time reactions, all that good stuff, you can click down in our description box below. We will be on season 4 on our Patreon. So if you're interested, again, those links are down below.
And don't forget to leave a comment and subscribe. I'm going to adjust this camera.
Oh my god. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my. What? So much. I don't even know where to start on that one because just so much just happened. So much happened. I mean, pretty much all of everything we said, did he really push him go out the window? And
Angela's
father. That's her father.
Dom finally figuring out about the FBI mole. That was really stressful. Good, but man.
Wonderful. Wow, it's a scary world. That's all. It's so hard to believe, though, Mr. Robot's character. He is still so does he just have the sinister plans? Because he's like, I'm the one who did it. I'm the one who has the keys. I'm the one who's...
Yeah.
And it's like...
But it's that's me trying to talk. So we're gonna have to go back to Elliot jumping out the window again, because that was a triggering moment for that kind of, I don't know if it started this snowball effect for the multiple disorder or whatever. Because again, Mr. Robot is there because Elliot made him appear. And he even said that himself. He's just I'm only here because of you, bro. So it's just so it's just so Elliot it's just really interesting because it's himself. He's hiding things from himself. Yeah. And it's just why are you kind of creating, I don't know. It's
well, that's what I'm trying to figure out too.
But it's him, and
it is him.
And I think we just have to go back to that moment, or maybe before, with the whole baseball bat thing, because clearly something happened.
Yeah, why was he swinging the baseball bat around?
Why was he so angry?
He was mad about the cancer and his dad dying, and I think it made him dissociate or split in some way from the stress. He just couldn't. Angela's a grown adult, and she believed that her mom would come back.
Yeah.
I don't know what they told. I don't know how they. I mean, I guess Angela was always a little bit off, slightly touched or whatever. But even then, you got to be real far off to be manipulated that much to believe your mom could come back from the dead, and these people could come back from the dead.
Well, after she started listening to that the tape thing, that was a weird There's a lot of weird moments for these characters.
Yeah, no, there are. But I just think, I guess from my perspective, I think it's just Elliot could not handle the fact that his dad had cancer. He couldn't handle he was going to die. He created this split personality that was his dad.
So he could blame his dad instead of himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now whenever he does these bad things, it's his dad who's doing it.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm still wary now, because at the end it's nope, Romero didn't. It wasn't Romero. Romero saw that someone else was looking in, or whatever, and it could have. So the whole time it's been him. So it's just I don't know. It's hard to just. Elliot himself is good, and he said there's even a part of me in you. So it could be good in the end, but like, I just don't. It's scary that he has so much information that he keeps from himself. Yeah, that's like, and how the hell can he do? Like, how can he access his own? He can't even access that part of his brain unless Mr. Robot allows him to, which is just craziness. But if he could, he'd know all the answers. He'd have all the answers.
But maybe that is himself, like, being like, there's a time and a place. Because Elliot's been pretty, like, I gotta do this now. It's I need this information now, which it is important. But, like, I guess for the grand scheme of things, like, maybe and I hear what you're saying. And I'm not quite sure where the relationship's going to go with Mr. Robot and Elliot. But I'm hoping that he's, like, what is it? I'm trying to think of the right analogy for it. But it's just like, he's like, I'm there when you need me the most. Like with this, when the time is right for this to happen, I'm going to be there to like help you succeed in it. But like, I have to hold on to this to protect us right now. I don't know. It's just weird. The whole multiple personality thing, and it can be so many different ways, because it's like some are just literally like just people who don't even know the other ones exist. But like for their relationship and what they're trying to achieve, it's just so interesting, because it is like this, you got to solve this first before you can get to this. And but I don't know, it's crazy. I don't know.
Yeah,
they're crazy. It is in the best way possible. But
yeah, it is true. I mean, it could go either one way or the other way. It's just the fact is he needs more control over himself. To crack his own brain, because.
They have to merge back together. Yeah. That's what I feel like needs to happen. Yeah. Just to become one entity again. Because it's like
Elliot will say, "This isn't me," but yet he's like holding Darlene by the throat.
Right. It is you. It is you. You know.
And poor Darlene, she's been through it since she was young too.
And this whatever just wants to happen now. Yeah. I don't know. I'm afraid he's gonna do something bad.
I know, because it's like, why is he back? They got what they needed, I thought.
I mean, did he get a I don't know, maybe someone got him out, someone had some ties.
So like Charla, I believe that's her name. Like, you know, she was in the trunk the whole time. Yeah. And like his brother was gonna kill Elliot, and he thought that his brother was gonna die in prison. So in a way, Elliot like helped him somehow uncover the fact that his brother was like shady. Which was what I'm remembering. Yeah. So maybe he wants to work with Elliot in a way. Like, I can't remember if they left on good or bad.
It seemed well, I think when he was in prison and someone because didn't someone tell him about Elliot? And he's like, all right, Elliot, I see you, cuz, or something like that.
Yeah, there's something, I mean, Elliot probably wants revenge for Charla being killed. Yeah. But maybe it'll be interesting, I guess, to see. But it's
another element of distress.
But the whole, it's just crazy with the FBI agent and...
Can we talk about White Rose's boo, who's no longer around no more? I was like, and Lenny be like, I had her first.
Lenny was like... Well, it's not like Lenny enjoyed it. He was just like, I had your position. Yeah. I paid my dues. I need my sabbatical. Yeah. He deserves it. And it seems like they're not like really, well, I think they didn't say his name, but the handsome one, he definitely has love for White Rose. Yeah, and vice versa. And jealousy too, because like that was what the whole, she was like, you're so jealous over Elliot's potential, or you just couldn't see that. Yeah. So it's interesting. So she does want to work with Elliot still. It's like it's just weird. Like everyone's being tested all the time. It almost seems. And
I mean, Elliot's worth is just really valuable to her. So it's just like, and unfortunately, handsome Chinese man, you know, he let his pride and jealousy kind of get in the way of her grand scheme, and she wants her grand scheme to work more than anything. So yes.
Well, and it's like at the end of the day, it's still interesting to know. Like, I want to know more about what they believe and what's going on.
Well, what's his face? Phil
Price.
Pierce.
Yeah. I don't know. His last name is Price.
Was it Price? I keep saying Pierce. What he was saying, she's just like, she's just doing it. She's in her own fantasy world, trying to just live out her life the way that she wants. She's crazy. That's essentially what he was saying to Angela. So it is really interesting because here we think this is like some big business mogul or big mafia Bob who's just like, this is it. But if it is just her in her grand illusions just to think like, I can own the world, but it's not really real. It is, I guess I never thought of her as like just...
Yeah, no, I mean...
I don't know.
It's interesting. It's like, is she this crazy delusional person that they're trying to make?
She kind of is.
And she kind of is, but or is she trying to do good
strategic
things?
and calculated?
Like, it's hard to know.
Yeah.
It's really hard to know because clearly they did kill a bunch of people.
Yeah.
So that kind of shows you her fruit. So
I mean, they'll kill themselves for what, you know what?
Well, it's just interesting. They live a different world than everybody else. They have their own belief system and whatever it is. But it's just like, I believe what Price is saying to Angela. Like, I do believe that they're probably father and daughter. And I do believe that to a sense, like it is probably, things can be just pettiness. Like it doesn't always have to be a big thing. It's just like, you were in the way.
Yeah.
And that, I believe that.
I do too.
I do believe that. But there's always that other side of like, but what if there is this mystical thing about White Rose and she's trying to do this amazing thing, but in her head, the ends justify the means because so all these deaths don't mean a thing because I'm going to help. You know, I don't know.
She's just trying to get her shit to the Congo.
I don't know.
She just wants the Congo. That's all she wants.
So it's just, I'm still curious about White Rose. Still very curious about Mr. Robot and like what the hell with Elliot and like if Mr. Robot is like the guy at the end of the day. Because I love his speech about like we're finally seeing the 1%.
Oh yeah,
the 0.1% pretty much, like the most powerful people, and they're the ones who can play God. But like he's trying to play God.
But he literally was just God. He's like what that
and like
the hoe was saying.
The
lady of the night, the streetwalker, if you will.
That young lady, the sweet lady. She's an act of God.
An act of God. Well, here he just clicked enter. So I don't. This next season will be interesting because again, it kind of also brought up with Mr. Robot saying teamwork, and then I forgot who was saying to Elliot in the last episode like you need to be a leader. So it's just like, is he gonna kind of tap into this more? Because I don't know if he can do it all by himself. I feel like if Darlene survives, she'll need to be there. I feel like somehow they're gonna have to tie in with Dom again.
This is great. I know the Dom thing. I'm so worried for Dom because she's just a new Dom is literally the worst person to be in this position. Yeah. she's lived a very, from what I can get, I don't know, who knows, but it's a very sheltered life. Yeah, she's very sheltered. She's lived in one town. She only knows one way of thinking. Close to big family, close to her family. Yeah, a romantic. She is naive. Like the FBI agent was saying, like this is not what you think. Yeah, and like she's just. This is a world of. This is a wake up call for her. The biggest one. It's too late. In a way, like it's never too late, but like if you're in this position, it's like, damn, well, what do I do? Well, see, here we were, remember when he was taking her, we're just like, no, you can be good. And now here we are eating your own words. I know, well, that's the thing, like he was even saying that, you don't know how bad this is. Yeah. But that's the thing, it's just like, the truth is, the people on the top, probably, they do not love their families. They don't have families. They don't have families. They probably murdered their own families. They put them in prisons. I mean, I'm being serious because you can't. If you're going to be at the top, just know that most of the people who are in that place, they are not. They didn't get there by shaking hands and being honest people. Yeah, it's a pretty painful road, actually. So, it actually reminds me of Tokyo Revengers because it's like Mikey because it's like he almost lost track and
other people. So it's just like you lose the people you're close to. In your rise to like,
or they
be
do
on
themselves.
the top.
Like
or
these
they do
people,
themselves,
like
true.
I can see that like most of the time they don't care. Like Marquesh or Mobley's brother.
Oh
He
yeah.
didn't give a crap. He's like, no, that's a
not
bad
empowered,
brown man. I'm a good brown man. He's bad. Ugh. So, but that's just how it is. They have to work together.
I hope.
To get out. I mean, for her to get out of it, she's got to work with them, and she needs to get over the Darlene. She's just using whatever I understand why she's blaming Darlene.
Why?
It's easy for her to just. It's easy in her world to just pinpoint one person being the problem or one thing, but it's not this one thing. It's a bigger the conversation they were having in the bar was way over her head.
Yeah.
She was there for Tyrell and this shady business happening.
Yeah.
She's like the Congo, the annex,
right,
power plant.
Right,
What?
Right.
This man just shot himself in the head.
Right. So this is literally
There's a hot black man
so
who's stylish behind me.
With a
He's got
gun.
guns. I mean,
You call you cuz. Why you cuz?
Like, no. But so she's too much. Darlene, I hate you. And Darlene did kind of manipulate her for a second to get into her. But Darlene, again, is playing the game. She's playing the game. And she realizes to play the game, you can't follow the rules.
Yeah.
In certain aspects. And she's been trying to follow the rules. That's not how you play this type of game.
And Darlene didn't put you in this position.
Exactly.
Which is so, again, being angry at the chopped up FBI dude. Like, that would have been the person, like, you even called it out on him. Like, he's the one who got your friends killed. Well, not really him, but, like, he just let it happen. And I don't know. So, hopefully she'll calm down.
Well, it's just going to be interesting because I think she's either going to be an alcoholic or something. She's just going to be, it's going to be hard.
It's either she
can she get out of this?
Can she fight it? Is she going to have the will for that, or is she just going to kind of buckle down and be like, what?
This goes against her character to be a traitor. It's really, I mean, she's a real deal. Like,
Patriot.
She is. No, and I respect her. Her, like, kill me, But it's just, it's bigger than, it's always bigger than you think, I guess.
You're worth more alive than dead because they have leverage over you. You have an Addams family for them to choose from.
He's got it written. He has a big hand. He fit all that on there.
This is for off-camera talk. Anyway, this was a great finale.
It was great. It's the next season. It's just like I have no idea how this will go.
Elliot taking down the 1% of the 1%.
Yeah. And which is I'm behind.
Always. That's what we wanted in the beginning.
Behind it,
but he thought too small then.
Mm-hmm.
And he wasn't working with Mr. Robot. That was another thing.
God.
Whew. And then there's Tyrell.
Yeah, we still don't. And Tyrell, I don't know where he is. Oh, yeah,
he's the head.
CTO or C.
He's in charge of E-Corp. But okay.
Well, all right, guys. I'm glad we continued Mr. Robot.
Me too.
Great show.
I will definitely have to fight people on this now who are just like, no, I stopped after season 1. I'm like, no.
Yeah, for sure. All right, this was great. We'll see you guys next week for the season 4 reaction. All right, thanks for watching. Bye.